birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Elliott is out ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the first.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest. And runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
Going to the ground again on first. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. And if these guys are not careful, it's going to run this opening drive right into the end zone.
Yeah, I think we're seeing and feeling an offensive and a running back who've come ready to play. This defense, they may want to buckle their chin straps a bit.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Gibbs now from the gun. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. It's going to bring up 4th down. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here comes the 4th down snap to Goff. Throw caught by his running back. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pull off the conversion. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
And the Lions, 1st down.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
It's a cut to the right sideline. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Detroit Lions, 1st down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Gets it to him on the screen. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
We're all set to bring you the 2nd quarter. Lions well within striking distance. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Goff to the air now. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Goff on 3rd. Escapes the pocket. Can't convert on third. That's to the ground and incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's fourth down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
He brings it in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Gibbs. Scores! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10.
They motion Dotson over left. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. And they need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Throwing deep here for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. Kirby Joseph picks it. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. Ooh, partner, this has gotten out of hand. Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Detroit Lions and the New York Giants. Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. From his own end zone, here we go. Lanes didn't open for him. He is stopped shy of the 15. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. Don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. Running their full steam ahead, but ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. That's a nice run in there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
They'll go for it. Goff. The call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Now here's Cam Scannaboo on the ground. And having gained about a handful there. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right. And I know it's very, very early, obviously, the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
That's good for a couple of yards. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Going right back to Scannaboo. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
On play action with Dart. Vacates quickly left side. By Theo Johnson. He's out of bounds on the final play of our opening quarter. We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Darts out of the shotgun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Give them 25 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Forced out to his right. Downfield, and Tisslaw has it. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings them to 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Trying to sneak here, Goff. Trying to drive the pile forward, but they aren't moving it. This sneak is going to be stopped short of that goal line. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, that is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of the series, quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Gibbs launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. Gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. This is Scannaboo, left side. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Flushed out of the pocket. And there, it's Malik Neighbors. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 29-yard gain. And it's good for a New York first down. We've set it downs from 37.
First and 10 at the 37.
Go play action. Here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 19 at the Lions 46-yard line.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Whole squad on that real 0 to 100 real quick. Real quick. Real quick.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to bring him down at the 36.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. They motion the tight end over. 3rd down now. Here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
And he takes the return out of bounds. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
5. 180. Hey, 76. 76. 76.
On 1st down, it's gone. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
Again, 11 on the play. 1st down, Lions.
Ric Flair.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin. The 36 as he's brought down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the 2nd half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this 2nd half.
On 1st down, Siskanaboo. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
A coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
180.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Good running there to get around 6, but now they've got third down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Pete. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
A toss play, Montgomery. Gets it to the 15. There it is, touchdown, Detroit! The Lions push their lead further to start the half. David Montgomery with the touchdown. And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He stopped on the run back at the 27. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
42-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Hey, let's go now. Go.
From the gun, here's Darts. That throw behind his intended target.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check out.
They'll air it out on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They'll go. Here's Darts. He completes it in traffic. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And that's some great field position.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
12, what? 20. Hey, let's go. Go, ground.
First down throw from Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense to the line fast.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Giants' 45-yard line.
Throwing is gone. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming third down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Here he goes, third and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here comes the fourth down snap to Goff. It's on target to Williams. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Lions first down. A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
Goff on 1st and 10. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Complete to Jahmyr Gibbs. The tackle made at the 44-yard line.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
3rd and long for him here. Two over the middle, and he's taken down at the 30. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for the Lions. First down.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
My 20!
He gets it again. And he will not score. The defense gets him just before he can punch it in. Working quickly here.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
76.
On 3rd and goal, Goff. He's got it. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Detroit Lions and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Jacob Sailors now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game. That's a nice, quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to Gibbs now on second. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that one. That brings up 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up
Off now on 3rd down. Complete to St. Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Detroit.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
4 now. Left. Ready? What's up?
They'll go right side with Gibbs. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play is pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Goff off the play action. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They get 23 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Rolling out to his left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. After the penalty, this is 1st and goal.
Hey, kill!
He'll try to do it himself, pushing for the end zone, and he lost the football. And it looks like that'll be Rams football. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Not on the same page with his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Here's Stafford. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's up to the 7-yard line as he gets all down.
There's no question, Kate. Big plays down the seam over big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
breaks free in the center of the field. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Here's a counter, Gibbs to Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gives you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 2nd and 5. Again, it's Gibbs. He cuts it to the right sideline. He will go! Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Point after up and good for Bates. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Blake Corum now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Stafford. Buys time, rolling right. Here, he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play.
1st and 10 at the
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Buying some time left. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Blue 80. 21.
The first carry now for Kyren Williams. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And they're going to be set up, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Caught out wide. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. Point after by Mevis is good. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Off play action. Goff. Buying some time right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
3rd down run by Gibbs. Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions get some late points and the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Hey, Kate, we're not even to halftime, and this guy has already got a game's worth of success. And the great thing is that, yes, it benefits him individually, statistically, but you know it just sets the table for everybody else because that play-action pass should be devastating.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Stafford back to throw. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Stafford to throw. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he goes out and just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes. From the short field, it's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Stafford now. Throwing into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. Well, we both saw what he was doing, Brock. Trying to work the sideline there, but I don't think he ever saw the corner sitting back and just waiting to break on that throw.
And that's what the good ones do. They use the sideline to their advantage. It really becomes the 12th defender on the field. The elite corners in this league, they'll play to it. They'll bait those quarterbacks to making that throw, and then they'll close fast and take that ball away.
That's it down close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead before halftime.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shorten it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott, living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger today.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. Now ready to get this one started, and we're off and running from Ford Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. And goes to the hurry up here.
On the play. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Give right side to Henry. He's got a gain of 6 there. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
This is Henry on 2nd. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Baltimore first down. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Ravens.
Play action. Here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense to the line fast. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. The left side cut by Andrews. And he's going to be down by contact. So now our attention turns to the flag on the play. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. The designed run, Jackson keeping it. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Yes, you hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play in 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open for you.
Makes the catch. And in for the ball Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening series. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it would be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves it can stop it.
And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead.
Lions nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So first down from the 41.
Here we go. 40, line 20.
Off to the air now. And his first pass falls incomplete. No luck on the look to his back. And now they face second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Listen. 180. 5. Okay.
From the gun, Goff. Has him on the quick hitter. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 11. And the Lions first down.
Ric Flair.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap. That QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he's hitting some positive yards.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here.
Gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Lions first down.
Throwing again. It's Goff. On the move. Hit it right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
We go tonight. 180. Maverick roll. Far ball. What's up?
He's going to throw again. Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Working quickly here.
A loss of 13 yards. Brings up third down.
12. Tiger.
Goff now, third and long. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up fourth down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. He's going to be down within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. What a play to beat this defense on fourth down. 23 yards and a first.
Lions first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Should be the goal line. And we're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. We're to the end of one. 8-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. Lions well within striking distance.
Hey, Cal, 180.
From the red zone on first. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish off their opening drive. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will the Bills mix in more run, or can they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves him to the 48.
Baltimore, first down.
First down, here's Lamar. Still has some space inside the 35. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. Flush down now to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Lamar throwing again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terrion Arnold has it. And the Lions get it back as he intercepts. Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, it's our main event between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Was Saquon Barkley. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. His first throw is an interception. the pick.
They'll take over first and 10.
And look at the opportunity they've now got at the very start of this game, Brock. All thanks to the interception on that opening possession.
Yeah, they love to say that a running game is a quarterback's best friend, but right next to that bestie is a defense that can take the ball away for you.
Throwing right away here, Cobb. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-out completion that nets them a first down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Handoff running left. Here's Gibbs. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Go! Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Value three, value
Another Detroit Lions first down.
Going to the ground again on first. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big games of next week.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The tackle made back at the 39.
Goff on third. Skips it short of his man. That brings up fourth down.
So many coaches love third downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10.
Hey, 73, 73. Great, set. Anyone else? Kyle Love Yeti.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
DJ Reed there defensively.
63. 60. Anyone else? Hey, easy. Kyle Love Yeti.
Hurts now from the gun. He's got it deep downfield. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 31.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, a run with Barkley. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Toss play to Barkley. And that is exactly what you're looking for on a first down run. He picked up 7. 7 yards on that last play. So this is second and 3. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Chased out to his right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Eagles go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. And an excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Beats Texas on the extra point. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Will be yarded most there on 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Up to the races, middle of the field. Hits the 20. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
We go, 76. We go, come on.
Goff setting the throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nakobe Dean.
Goff's pass.
1st and 10 from the 43.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Blitz coming here. Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3.
Sione Vaki on the return. The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Running it with David Montgomery. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8. So we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Man, these guys are sideline mavens. They always seem to know exactly where that boundary is without looking. But he's not quite at that level yet. Lost track of where he was, and he brought it in out of bounds.
To throw again here, 2nd and 10. It's Goff. He's going to keep it this time. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Going to need a little bit more now on 3rd down. Now the Lions calling timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This is brought in by Laporta. And they make this stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Goff on 1st and 10. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Detroit.
Working inside the red zone. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and
4 down. 14. Super 66.
Throwing again. Here's Goff. That's caught at the 4. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's good for the Lions. First down. First and goal.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
180.
They go to him again, and he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. Vacates quickly left side. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We go.
Goes to the hurry up here. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21.
We go.
Again, left side for Gibbs. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. With Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Gotta figure out this third down here.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Again, it's Gibbs. And they get stuffed. He is knocked backwards on the play. That makes it fourth down. Offense in a hurry up here.
3 and out. Fourth down.
Fourth down, Goff throwing. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to throw. Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles push their lead further to start the half. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. Now Hurts getting his guys set for this 2-point play. Right, they're going to throw for it. Headed out right. And he's into the end zone. That play adds a couple more to their lead. Well, that right there was a beautiful bit of short field artistry, partner. Netting them a couple more points following the touchdown.
I love that word, artistry, because that's what you are as a quarterback. Right? You have got to sometimes create a picture when there is none there. And this QB, more than capable of doing it, that just so infuses everyone around you with so much confidence, because it didn't have to be perfect. He could scramble and still find a way to create one heck of a beautiful painting.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, Goff. Finds Isaac Tisslaw, complete. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with third and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Looking to throw. It's third and 1. That's caught for the first. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Lions, first down. A gain of 14. First down, Lions.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Big strike here to Williams. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions shrinking the lead some in the third.
Touchdown, Lions.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is,
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself.
The address is 1265 Lombardi Avenue. The place is known as Titletown. Welcome inside legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. And we're underway at legendary Lambeau Field. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Off the play fake. Jackson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
It's a gain of 14.
A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Baltimore.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll work this down inside the 35. Linebacker Isaiah McDuffie ends the play there. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Jackson. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Micah Parsons. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Moving left. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Throwing Jackson. Here as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a screen set up for Henry. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Third and goal for Jackson. This one incomplete. It is batted away in the end zone. And now it's 4th down. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Ravens are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Come on, set, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Chidobe Awuzie.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Bateman is the motion man. Play action now. Jackson. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now, faking the give, forced to his right. Oh, waffle throw there, back across the field, but it's still a completion. So, just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with a 3rd and long ahead. Back to throw, Jackson. Right back to Andrews. He's got another one. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. First and 10. In motion goes Likely.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
They'll run it on first down with Henry. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Now Jackson. Rolling right. Taking off. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. A first down throw for Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Fox. And he'll take this one in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. The PAT up and good. And the Ravens are out to a 10-0 lead. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Trouble 38.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Kyle Hamilton, the former Notre Dame star, able to make the play. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And he is out of bounds at the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
Come on, set. Claude ready.
Love to throw it on first down. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
First and 10 at the 32.
From the gun, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Draymond Jones able to bring him down.
Brings up second and 8.
Hook him up on a second down and 8. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Here we go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, Packers.
That's another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready. Real green. Ready.
Here's Love. This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point.
McManus lining up for the extra point.
The kick is good. And the Packers are on the board. It's 10-7. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. A good spot here, second and a yard. To throw is Jackson. And that ball incomplete over the middle. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. Third down coming up.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
First down. A gain of 37 yards.
Final play of the half, Jackson. Off he goes. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. The spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Steady Buchanan is there on the tackle.
Ready.
From the 29. Here's second down and 7. He'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
17 yards.
17 yards on that play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
45. Wide. Ready.
A good play action with Love. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Yellow. 45. 97. Black shot. Blue striker. Hut.
on second down, Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. They get 22 yards there. First down, Packers.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, give them the ball, pick up the first down. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Out to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
His second catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
On the set.
Another Packers first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll run it to the right. Here with Jacobs. And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2.
Set. Hut. Black. Spike 60. Switch. Yellow. Hut. Hut.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up.
52.
First down.
Set.
First and goal at the
On play action, Love. Moving outside the pocket. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, here's Henry. Room to run past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he will score. Derrick Henry. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Ravens move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
Jacobs will get it to start the 4th quarter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards,
that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
At their own 41-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Here's the give to Henry running right. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and at the 43-yard line.
Jackson now. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
We got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
That's caught left side. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. Oh, look at this. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. This is 1st and 10.
Let's set go.
Love. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
That's good.
Okay, right?
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up.